So you're thinking about making an offer on a piece of real estate you love here in Rhode Island? Well, in today's video, my team and I are going to share with you the strategies we use to win offers for our clients. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is about living in Rhode Island, subscribe below, tap that bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about the current market here in Rhode Island. My name is Devin, and my team and I, we get calls and texts every single day from people just like you looking to make their move to Rhode Island, and we absolutely love it. Whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email so we can help you make a smooth move to Rhode Island. In today's video, we are going to be talking about how to make a strong offer here in the Ocean State. So the first thing I want to focus on is asking the right questions. If an agent is representing you, asking the right questions is really where the experience begins to matter. Asking about time frame with that seller. Are they looking to close early? Would they like a later closing? This can impact your success when trying to win offers. Also, asking the seller's agent or the seller, are there any items you want to leave behind? Making it as easy as possible for sellers to be able to walk away from that property will help you win more offers. Also, if the seller is crunched on time, you may consider negotiating a rent back so that the seller can live in the property and then rent the property from you if you do not have to move in right away. The next strategy on our list is talking about the price at which you're going in at and also the contingencies that you're listing. Obviously, price is going to be dictated on the market, different comps, and how many offers that seller or listing agent has, which will predetermine how aggressive you should be on the offer price. There is a strategy that I'll talk about next that will kind of solve that issue if you want to come in at a more comfortable number. So when talking about contingencies outside of the price, there's two major contingencies that every buyer will have in the state of Rhode Island if you choose to have them. The first one is your inspection contingency. This is a contingency that obviously scares sellers because you can tie up the property, you can perform all the different type of inspections that you have planned out for that property, and then at the end of the 10-day business period, you could decide to exit out of that agreement with that seller if there's anything on the property that obviously scares you as the buyer. So when you waive your inspection contingency, the seller is simply just waiting on your mortgage contingency, but if you're cash, the mortgage contingency is irrelevant when it comes to putting a mortgage contingency in place. This is why sellers like to see you waive your inspection contingency. It allows you to get past tying up the property initially. Now keep in mind, only waive your inspection contingency if you feel comfortable doing so. The next thing to talk about is your mortgage contingency. This is where sellers get nervous as well because yes, you have a pre-approval, but the pre-approval only means so much. It's not really until it gets to underwriting is where the lending institution really knows if they're going to grant you the loan or not. Now, one key element that I talk a lot about my clients to, especially if you have very strong W-2 income, low debt, or a very strong business, and always clear this with your financial institution, but if you waive your mortgage contingency, you become a cash buyer even if you physically do not have the liquidity. This kind of strategy has allowed a lot of my clients in a competitive market to win deals and be cash buyers and actually compete against cash buyers. So keep that in mind that a lot of people do not know if you are waiving your mortgage contingency and are confident in your financing, you are a cash buyer. This will certainly help you win more offers. So you can see that waiving your inspection and mortgage contingency is advantageous to a seller because they know the deal is going to get done. Next on our list is an escalation clause. I'm not going to talk about how to perform an escalation clause in this video, but what an escalation clause allows you to do is come in at a comfortable price point, elevate your offer just above somebody else's offer, deciding on the amount that you and I decide on, and then setting a ceiling to that offer. I have won countless offers using an escalation clause to beat out other agents and their buyers. Next on our list that you may want to consider as a strategy is known as gap appraisal coverage. This is a strategy, especially in a very competitive market, that sellers certainly like to see, especially if you have a mortgage financing contingency. So a gap appraisal coverage basically is a negotiation. You're saying to that seller, I agree to pay X if the appraisal comes in short. So for example, if the appraisal comes in $20,000 short and you agreed in $20,000 in gap appraisal coverage, you're giving confidence to that seller, letting them know, especially in a very bullish market, that hey, I will come out of pocket to make up that appraisal difference. This is a really good strategy, to win more offers. Next on my list is writing a personal letter. Keep in mind, this personal letter can certainly help you win against other buyers, but you want to keep this personal letter about the property, especially with all the code of ethics in the real estate space. Keep the letter about the property. But sellers do like the fact that they know that you are going to make it your home and may draw an emotional connection to our offer. Last on our list is increasing your earnest money deposit. Again, this becomes a negotiating item when making an offer, but if you bring more money for your earnest money deposit, that seller may feel a lot more confident than somebody who's putting a less amount down. So this can certainly help you win more offers. If you're looking to make offers in Rhode Island and win more offers on a property that you love, all of my contact information is in the description below.